Right, guys, BLOODHUNT is finally out. It has a gold release. It's officially out. No more playtesting, no more waiting. I'm so excited to play this game. It's one of my favourite battle royales. One of the best looking battle royales I've seen. Aesthetically, amazing. Weapon balances are pretty good. Movement, pretty good. And it's set in Prague, which is something completely different. And you're a vampire. Like, come on. It's different, it's new. And I cannot wait to get into it. There is a new champion, if you want to call him that. I need to mess with my settings a little bit because my settings all over the place. So I'll just quickly do that and then I'll be straight back. Right, so now my settings are done. Let's have a quick look around and then jump into a game. So straight away we can see there's a battle pass that's going to be released in 1 day, 20 hours, 33 minutes. Nothing on here that shows any sneak peeks or how many levels. I'm gonna guess, can't remember if it was 60 or something like that on the playtest. I'm not 100% sure because I didn't buy it, but I'm looking forward to that. There's always some things in the store, a few tattoos, some really cool fits to be fair, and these are seasonal. Again, really cool fits, only usable on Torador clan characters, which is cool. Token store, looking at prices. Prices are pretty average compared to everywhere else. It's around about the same as COD coins, Apex, all that kind of stuff. I know some people complain about microtransactions, but a lot of people out there do like to customize and pay for stuff on a game they enjoy, so it makes sense. Right, the archetypes, as we had before, you have your Brute, who's an absolute beast, and we can see some of his abilities like the soaring leap. Very, very good for aggressive players. True Grit replenishes up to half of their health while not taking damage. Again, if you just hide and you're in the middle of a gunfight for a couple of seconds, you know, you're straight back into the fight. Shockwave Punch, mint, because it stops so much damage as well. Deflects bullets away. Really, really good class, the Brujas. Then you got a Vandal. Oh, we actually have perks as well. Bandolier. Okay, I didn't notice the perks. Bandolier, Athlete. I'll start with 2 Chloric Blood Resonance. Heavy landing now deals 25 damage. Knight, start with 50 armor and a spare. Yeah. Okay. Physician, feeding grants a blood bag. That's cool. Sanguine, start with 2 Sanguine Blood Resonance. Survivor, regenerate from a down state 20% faster. That is pretty cool. Warrior, start with a melee weapon instead of a gun. I mean, some of the melee weapons were stupidly broken, so it could be good. Yeah, they're all the same. It might be a class thing, but for the Vandal, we have Soaring Leap, which is the same as obviously the Brute. You have Adrenaline Rush, which is instead of the heal, you get damage resistance. The closer you get to your enemy, the less damage you take, which will make somebody rush at you a bad idea. Really, really helpful against super attacking players. And again, you have Earth Shock, which is super cool. Right, Saboteur. The Nosferatu I like to play as. I don't play as a Saboteur, I play as a Prowler, but the Saboteur is quite cool because you have the Vanish perk. Really good in fights. Obviously they can see your shadow, but in the middle of a fight when you're reloading, they might be getting third partied. It is perfect to get around people. You got Unseen Passage, just turn invisible when you're crouching. You're not obviously completely invisible, but again, if someone's running past, you're not going to notice straight away. Then you have Sewer Bomb, which is just like a gas grenade basically. Really cool if you want to play in the corridors, in the alleyways, set up traps, last circle. A bit of a rat build, but every build's different. So, and then for the perks, okay, we have different perks for different races. So Bandolier again, Athlete, wall climbing becomes faster. Really, really cool for people that want to, you know, maneuver quite quickly. Creeper, walking speed when crouching increased. Specifically good if you're crouched and you have this class on where you can turn semi-invisible for a second. Impervious, immunity from red gas for a short duration after entering it. Also really cool if you can get that final kill whilst you're in a storm. You want to run in, quickly grab some loot, run back out, maybe some blood bags. Melancholic, start with 2 melancholic blood resonance. Phlegmatic, start with 2 phlegmatic blood resonance. I can't say that word. My impediment doesn't let me. Physician, feeding grants a blood bag. Survivor, regenerate from a down state faster, which again the same, and veteran reload 10% faster. Really cool. Now the Prowler is something that I like to play as. Again, you got Vanish, the exact same. Stupidly strong in certain scenarios. You got Sense the Beast, something I do like. If you damage somebody to a certain degree of you know, blood loss, you can follow their scent, which is, again, if you want to be super aggressive and you only have to hit somebody and you lose them, you have the scent. Now Scouting Famulus is cool for I guess like camping areas, so I like to use this on the beta for the pharmacy stores or the antique stores if I'd spawn in an area where 1 or 2 people have spawned. And what I'd do, I'd just do the Scouting Famulus right on the doorway as they go in, so I can see exactly what they're doing, what gun they're going to get when they're coming out. And then obviously decide if I want to attack them or not. Right. Torridor, I think that's how you say it. This is a siren. I hated coming against these guys in the beta, but here you got projection dash, which is really cool to get away from things, or even again to get towards people. Elevation here is unreal. Changes the battle. Easy win. You got Kindred Charm. Civilians in the siren's vicinity will become charmed, making them faster to feed on for the siren and their team. Charmed targets will also act friendly towards the siren and their team, not triggering a breakout masquerade whilst affected, except if killed. Really cool if you play with other players, and obviously to get your feeding in as well, to help you late game. Very specific kind of player will play this. I'm not too sure it's a solo build, but these 2 powers around that are. So Blinding Beauty, slowly erupt into pure beauty, blinding and damaging all nearby enemies. This is a really good ability. I came across this quite a few times, and it did actually catch me off guard quite a few times. Right, Muse. So you got projection dash yet again. Final act, when down, the Muse regenerates slightly faster and their cooldowns are instantly freshed, which again is cool. Straight to your teammate, and then you're up. Right, their perks: Bandolier Athlete, Impervious, Knight. So it looks like a mix between the first 2 classes, but different. Martial, gain double blood resonances, but Bloodhunts last twice as long, which is kind of cool but kind of annoying. Nobility, reduces Bloodhunt durations by 50%. Now that's good, because Bloodhunts can be annoying, especially late game if you have 6-7 people left and it's a small zone and you're on a Bloodhunt. Phlegmatic, start with 2 phlegmatic blood resonance, and Physician, feeding grants a blood bag with a Sanguine, start with 2 sanguine blood resonance. It's not too bad. Now this is the newest class that they've added with the full release. He is called the Ventru Enforcer. He's an imposing juggernaut. The resolute will of the Enforcer disrupts enemy minds into a state of submission and disarray, crippling their usual supernatural prowess into a mere shambles. So their perks: Bandolier, Impervious, Juggernaut, Knight, Martial, Melancholic, Nobility, Sanguine, and Survivor. Right, let's take a look at the perks. So they have Flesh of Marble, harden your skin for a brief duration, turning you fully invulnerable as long as the offensive actions are not used. Jesus Christ. So if you need to reload your guns, maybe quickly grab some loot, they don't stop shooting, it gives you the advantage. Also, if maybe if you want to run away quickly, reposition, absolutely perfect time to use that power. Passive power, subjugating presence. Nearby enemies have their movement speed slowed. The Ventru is also alerted when the enemy would step into their presence. This is cool. Again, it makes those close fights have a slight advantage for you in that area. Alright, Archetype power, unyielding charge. Rush forward, dealing moderate damage and silencing enemies for a brief duration. Silence enemies cannot use vampiric powers while affected. Okay, that's super cool. As you can see, there is a 3-person situation. He nullifies 2 of them, takes the 2 kills. Obviously, it's a demo video, they go down in 1 shot, but the point still stands. They can't use no powers against you. That is stupidly strong. I think it maybe get patched, depending on how the season goes, but we'll see. I'm just going to edit my guy quickly, and then we're going to jump into a very quick game. I'll see you on the other side. Alright, customization. So we're going to go for a male. Wardrobe. Some cool outfits on here. I don't know if these are because we played the open beta. That is a sick skin. Holy shit. That is so cool. But I'm not sure if these are because we played the playtests, all of them, or if this is what everybody will have. So I'm not 100% sure. There is some fire outfits here. Well, I'm actually going to go with that. I think that is fire. But let's just have a look at everything else first. What head do we want? We'll go for the Voldemort head. Yeah, we'll go Voldemort. It's just all pretty pale. Hair. Hair colour. Blood stripe's cool, silver grey's cool too. I'm gonna go blood stripe, eyes, give him an amber glow. We're probably gonna have that skin on anyway, but you should just see that is cool. Again, I'm not sure. This is what I had on the beta. I'm not sure if this is from the playtest or not. That's cool. The Roman, proper beard. She had a face right out of a magazine. I do really like that outfit though. That outfit is so cool. God only knows that you'll never need him. Yeah, right. Accessories. Can't really see that, but we will have a Medusa piercing. You can't have more than one, can you? No. Oh yes, perfect. I mean the Maverick's cool, but he wants to live forever, eh? Emotes. I'm not too worried about the emotes just yet. I do have to change my name. My name's no longer Young Jesus, but I'll change that when I can. I like the abandon icon and the banner. We're gonna go with the rose cut. So that's me, edited and ready to fight. Yeah, we're gonna go with that. I mean, we do really want to play as Desert Rose, but this just looks more more me, more customizable, you know. So I'm just gonna quickly change my name, and then we're gonna hop into a game because I did notice that my name is my old name. Alright, so we changed our name back to the correct name. See if there's been anything else put in. You can examine your guns, examine your weapons here. This is new, I believe.
Omnis welcomes you.
We exist in the area of the Second Inquisition, and these mortal hunters have now besieged our city. We must keep our secrets from them. Because Omnis has failed them aware, and will do better in the future. One possible explanation for this error is a combination of the unfavourable situation concerning the analysts and the lack of time. There was never time to cross-check the details, and we had to draw conclusions based on what was known. Still, after re-examining the facts, the errors are all there. It's all too clear. Prince Marcus is destroyed, and Omnis can do nothing but watch as the warmonger fills the prince's void. Okay, so we're building a storyline back up again. None of this was accessible on the playtesting and the alpha, along with the beta. This all looks nice. Let's have a quick look over here. Nice little area to chill. Graphics, I have to say, look absolutely gorgeous as well.
Hey.
When I first set foot in this golden city, both mortals and kindred welcomed me warmly. That was more than 50 years ago now. We've seen our share of strife, but I've done my part for the cause of peace and will continue to do so. Red gash, neutralise that. Have a quick look around. Not much new added, but obviously it is just out now. Right. speak to this guy quickly. The keeper of the Elysium, Kustos.
Let me tell you something.
While I have you, could you do me a small favour? I'm looking for a particular book that could help us. It should be one of the bookshelves here in the main hall. It gives you a quest to find the book. We're not going to do it right now. We're going to jump into a game, but we will do that later on, and I'll post a video for it if it is hard to find. It shouldn't be. But yeah, let's jump into a game. Alright, we're going to choose a helipad. So, what is different about Bloodhunt's Battle Royale? Where you choose to spawn, instead of dropping in from a plane, helicopter, dropship, you choose on the map where you would like to spawn. So I used to spawn here on the helipad, because at the top there's a golden loot. You can also see here, quickly look, where everybody spawns. So a lot down at the burning church. But it gives you an idea how many people are around you. But I always spawned here on the playtest because there's a legendary crate up on the helipad, and there's also a gun store to get you started. We're going to play as a Prowler, it's my favourite one to play as. Hopefully we get to run into a few players and see kind of what abilities and what matchups we can have. So I used to spawn, climb straight up there. What I'm going to do, I'm going to go straight for the gun store, put a scout on it, and loot up. Armour at the back is always good. I'm not going to take that just yet. What is this? That's a new weapon. A lot of armour, to be honest. So I'm not sure what this is. It looks like a shotgun. Yeah, very cool. As you can see, the it looks like the gas is about to start coming in already. At 29 seconds, we have the zone, so we should be fine. Let's get a bit of extra loot, and we'll blue Tommy gun. Let's go. A few blood bags here. What we do need to do is do our keybinds quickly while no one around us for the blood bags. Yeah, so ERT for our health. Can actually hear somebody. I've realised I've got rid of my reload. Idiot. So I'm very lucky there because I swapped my reload by accident. Luckily he wasn't the best player in the world. GG's old man. But does sound like there's somebody else near. Yeah. Super accurate from this gun then. Good position. Ah, I'm gonna die here though. We managed to get away just in time. He'll take the kill. Just fine. That actually gives me the kill. She's new. On the playtest, if someone was down, you give them the kill. That guy dropped on me. We return the favour. Do have to mess with my keybinds though, because I really messed them up. So I was going to quickly hide here. 1 second. I will cut this out if I need to, but I completely messed up. I don't know why I changed them to what I did. reload. Oh, that's fine. Okay, yeah, F him back to normal. Little mistake, but we're back. Still not really sure what I did that, but a lot of loot. What is this? That's a toggler. So good start to our first game. Really good start. Dual pistols are kind of cool. Let's go and see if we can spot anybody. We don't have any long range guns, so we'll have to challenge a lot of people. The quicker we can spot people, the better too. There we go. Always make sure to keep feeding on the civilians to get your buffs up too. So red gas. Take that as well. Never know when you might need it. There's some shots. There he is. Looks like he's being diablerized. There he is. Both this make sure he's still there. No, he's actually moved on. Not sure who downed that guy, but that's probably him. He's healing up too. And the blood hunt begins. I'm gonna die here. Yep. Damn. GG's. He took the chance to feed on us mid battle. Large remaining 0. It looks like we get a respawn. Yeah, we get a respawn as well, which is new. The playtest did not have any of this. Can we see where we died though? Don't think so. That is a really cool feature though. So you do get one more chance, a bit like a resurgence on other games. That looked like the guy that killed me. Possibly. So we're not really kitted up now. We've got no armor, we've got no decent weapons, but we had a second chance, which is great. The blood bag here. Quickly feast if we've got time. Yeah, sure, fine. You have to be very careful that you don't get caught feasting, because it lets away your location. We've got to play this correctly now. We have 19 left. We've only got 4 kills. But we don't have any good weapons, really. The assault rifle's quite good. Not as good as the 2 guns I had. I should have really used my mini Uzi in that fight. It's been looted. Crossbow's great because of the splash damage. It really forces players into moving positions. Getting shots. There's also shots over there. Seems like a lot of shots over there. Forgot about the dip. Let's ignore that shot. He's immune for now. He vanished on us there. Managed to get that guy. The fight right in front of us as well. It's interesting. Still no armor. That's very lucky. Very, very lucky that was. We need to heal up, so I can't really fight right now. I'm gonna die here. Yeah, that's a GG. I had no sprint, no vanish. That's a GG there. We came 8th in our first game. Hopefully got to see a bit of the mechanics, a bit of the gameplay, a bit of the gun balancing, the powers, and hopefully it didn't bore you too much. But that is our first look at the gold release of BLOODHUNT Battle Royale. It is a fantastic game. It feels amazing, it runs smoothly, it looks beautiful. And it really, really does have a lot of potential. So if you haven't played it before, go check it out. It's completely free. If you did like the video, not like his aim wasn't very good, but if you did like the video, give it a like, a thumbs up, and maybe comment, subscribe. Let me know how you feel about the game. If you want to see any more content or what kind of content you'd like to see. And I'll see you in the next one. Have a nice day.